Let us see a transcription cycle in bacteria. So, the transcription is carried out by RNA polymerase. So, the bacterial core RNA polymerase can, in principle, initiate transcription at any point on the DNA molecule. So, there is a long DNA molecule. So, this RNA polymerase can start transcription at any point. It, however, initiates transcription only at promoters. There are some specific points, however. It is the addition of an initiation factor called sigma that converts core enzyme. Core enzyme consists of two alpha subunits, beta, beta prime, and omega, into the form that initiates only at promoters. So, if this sigma factor is not there, it cannot recognize the site from where the transcription to be started. This form of the enzyme is called the RNA polymerase holoenzyme. So, all the 5 subunits plus this sigma factor is called RNA polymerase holoenzyme. In the case of Escherichia coli, the predominant sigma factor is called sigma 70. Promoters recognized by polymerase have 2 conserved sequences, each of 6 nucleotides, and these are separated by a non-specific stretch of 17 to 19. Sometimes some people say 17 or 18 nucleotides. So, on the DNA, there are 2 conserved sequences, and these 2 conserved sequences, they are separated by 17 or 18 or maybe 19 nucleotides. These 2 defined sequences are centered respectively at about 10 base pairs and at about 35 base pairs upstream of the site where RNA synthesis starts. So, these 2 are located upstream. That is the DNA before start of transcription. So, if this is the site from where transcription will start, the DNA behind this site is called upstream DNA. So, these 2 are present before this starting point. The sequences are thus called minus 35 and minus 10 regions or elements because they are minus than transcription region. This is the DNA molecule. This is the region which is actually to be transcribed, and behind this region there is minus 10 region or minus 10 element or minus 10 box. Similarly, this is minus 35 element or minus 35 box, and this whole is called the promoter region. So, this is the point from where transcription is to be started. And here you can see this is again RNA polymerase, and from these points at minus 35 and at minus 10 sequence, this RNA polymerase will bind to the DNA. The sigma 70 factor can be divided into 4 regions called sigma region 1, sigma region 2, sigma region 3, and sigma region 4. The regions that recognize the minus 10 and minus 35 elements of the promoter are regions 2 and 4 respectively. 2 helices within region 4 form a common DNA binding motif called a helix-turn helix. So, this is helix-turn helix. So, this is in the region 4 of sigma factor. One of these helices insert into the major groove and interacts with the bases in the minus 35 region. So, this is the region 4. It contains 1 helix, 1 turn, and the second helix. Okay. So, this will bind to the minus 35 region, and this 1 helix will insert into the groove, major groove of the DNA. you might be remembering the major groove and minor groove in the structure of DNA, in the double helix of DNA. So the first helix inserts into the major groove and interacts with the bases of -35 region. The other helix lies across the top of the groove, making contacts with the DNA backbone. So the other helix will only interact with the backbone of the DNA. So this is the helix turn helix. So this is one helix, and this helix interacts with the bases of -35 region. This is turn, and this is the second helix. Second helix only interacts with the backbone of the DNA. So this is helix turn helix. The -10 region has a more elaborate role in transcription initiation, because it is within that element that DNA melting is initiated in the transition from the closed to the open complex. So this is the region where DNA starts separating. Thus the region of sigma that interacts with the -10 region is doing more than simply binding DNA. The alpha helix involved in the recognition of -10 region contains several essential aromatic amino acids that can interact with bases on the non-template strand in a manner that stabilizes the melted DNA. Two bases in the non-template strand are flipped out and inserted into the pockets within the sigma protein, where they make favorable contacts that stabilize the unwound state of the promoter region. The sigma subunit is positioned within the holoenzyme structure in such a way as to make feasible the recognition of various promoter elements. So its position is like that to recognize different elements of the promoter. Thus the DNA binding regions point away from the body of the enzyme rather than being embedded. That is, the DNA binding regions, they point away from the body of the enzyme.